Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm JC, and today's video I'm going to be discussing my goals for the month of August with you. So, as always, goal number 1 is writing goals. Goal number 2 is YouTube goals, and goal number 3 is my overall Right to Be brand, the magazine, and other things that I want to do under the Right to Be umbrella, which includes the publishing of my first book. So, goal number 1 is I want to finalize the document for my poetry. Well, finalize being make sure I format it to Amazon's standards. Both the poetry books that I want to publish soon, perhaps before August is over, but probably not. I wanted to register them to the ISBN numbers, select the covers. I suppose I need to do that before I register them to the ISBN numbers, but you get the point. And set a release date. So, okay, so what I did this month with my goals is I broke them down to 3 in the writing section. There's 4 main goals, and then did like an A, B, and C under each one. So that's the first overall goal for my writing goals, is the poetry books. The second one is to start outlining the middle grade series that I want to write, which I don't know if I've talked about here with you, but I'll talk about it more in detail as I start to work on that. I want to outline the whole series first before I start working on book 1. I'm not going to write the whole series before I try to publish it, but I want to outline the whole series first. And I want to get the details and the characters and things together that'll be over the course of the series. Of course, they'll probably change as I write each book, but I want to get a general sense for where I want the series to go. The third goal is to obviously finish my camp novel project of Mackenzie Brown book 3. So I'm gonna try to write a certain number of words every day, like at least 500 words a day. I haven't really done a good job of that so far this week, but that is the goal. And I'm also going to try to use different productivity methods to see which ways help me be more productive writing, and I'm probably going to film those for a writing experiment type of video, but that's in goal number 2 that I'll discuss that. And the fourth one is to start working on okay, so I have a book that I want to write, and it's called Scars I've Collected Along the Way, and it's going to be a book of personal essays / poetry, perhaps a short story or 2, probably not, just personal essays and poetry mostly, but do want to work on writing short stories as well. So that is the fourth goal, is to start writing the personal essays for that book. I have some of the poems written already, but I want to write more, so that's also in there. I'm going to try to write a personal essay a week. Try to at least write 5 new poems by the end of August. Sounds like it's an easy thing to do, but writing poetry is not easy. And yeah, so that's it for the writing goals. Goal number 2 is the YouTube goals, which is to the first one's probably always going to be gain more subscribers. So I want to get more subscribers, which includes continuing to promote my YouTube channel via social media and whatnot. Continue with my giveaways, which I have already done the August giveaway video, in which I will announce the winner tomorrow. So there's still time for you to like, comment, and subscribe underneath that video if you want a chance to win the giveaway for the month of August. Also, I'm gonna start my series on my masterclass experiences with different masterclasses, but I'm starting with the video that me and Cachet are doing, collabing together, Dan Brown. But there's going to be, I'm going to do the Joyce Carol Oates one as well to help me start writing short stories, and there's the Judy Blume one that I want to do because she writes middle grade, so I want to get some help and research in writing middle grade. So look for those two. Well, those three: Dan Brown, Joyce Carol Oates, and Judy Blume. And I also want to do some writing experiment videos. Really trying to hone in on what works for me better as a writer, because I have a routine, but it's not really working as well as I'd like it to. So I want to find and develop a new routine that will help me be even more productive. So that's a lot of experimentation will go into that. So, and another no, I think I'm gonna keep that one a little secret, because I think it's a little foolish for me to attempt it, and some of my foolishness I need to keep to myself. So if it works out, I'll let you know what it was. Goal number 3 is my Right to Be brand goal. So the first one under there is to have a successful release of my book, The Diary Succession Live, which comes out August 13th, next Friday, by the way. To continue promoting that on social media. I want to create some things to give away. They haven't worked out the details, so I don't have much to share about that, but I'll let you know when I know. And to continue promoting and sharing about the Right to Be Matters store, which you can find a link to in the description box. And also to outline the ideas for my podcast that I want to work on, and to figure out the next steps for the magazine, because I've been asked several times by people who have been interviewed in the magazine. I was planning on doing a quarterly print magazine, and I wasn't sure. I want to do it. I just haven't figured out how to do that yet, budget wise. And so I want to figure out the next steps, and I want to start accepting submissions, but I want to first be able to pay those who submit to the magazine. So I want to start working out some budgetary matters in terms of that, because I want to put some short stories and poetry in the magazine. And it used to be, when I started the magazine, I did that and it was free, but I was really uncomfortable with not paying people for their work. And there was a lot of new artists or new writers that were submitting, and they didn't mind it free because they just wanted to get their name out there. But I minded, because as a writer who likes to be paid for their work, I didn't like not being able to do that. But since I was new, I felt like it was okay at that point, because I was new. That's why I ended up turning the magazine into something that just spotlights the authors and does the author interviews, because I wasn't comfortable with not paying people for their short stories and their poetry. Even if they were, I wasn't. Because we should be paid for our work. So I'm trying to work out a way to fit that in my budget, because if I at least keep it small, I'll at least be able to pay those particular submissions, per month or whatever, or quarterly, however I decide to do the print issue. But yeah, some things have to be worked out. So that is my goals for the month of August. And now I'm going to answer the clip of me writing out those goals and resetting my comm on board, and I'll be back when I'm done. So there you have it, my goals for the month of August. That's gonna be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button, and let me know in the comments what are your goals for the month of August. What things are you going to be working towards finishing or starting? Let me know what you have planned for this month. And until next time, have a blessed day. Bye.